This woman immediately filed for divorce after this hidden camera filmed what her husband was doing to his dog. Alice was a woman who lived with her husband Tom and their dog Lucky. She had had her little French bulldog for 8 years and loved him more than anything. One day, as Alice was coming home from work, she noticed that her dog had some worrying wounds on his head. He was crying and frightened, as if afraid of something. She couldn't believe her eyes and asked Tom what had happened to her dog, as he was supposed to look after him while she was at work. However, he replied that he had no idea how the little dog could have hurt itself and told her that the dog must surely have hurt itself playing outside with other dogs. Despite the fact that she had been with him for 4 years and trusted him, Alice couldn't ignore the fact that her fiancé was the only one who trusted her. Alice couldn't trust herself with her dog that day. And as the days went by, every time she came home from work, her dog had new wounds and was increasingly frightened. So Alice had no choice but to set up a hidden camera in the house. The next day, when she came home and again found her dog crying and scared, she decided to watch the surveillance camera footage, and when she saw what her fiancé was doing to her dog is unbelievable. This will really shock you. Like and share this video to find out what happened next in part 2. When this hidden camera filmed what her husband was doing to her dog, the woman immediately filed for divorce. As I told you in part 1, every time Alice came home from work, she found her little dog crying and scared. Concerned about this, and given that her husband had custody of the dog, she asked him what had happened. He told her he didn't know what was wrong, and that he must have hurt himself playing with other dogs. Filled with doubt, she decided to set up a hidden camera to see if he was telling her the truth. And when she watched the footage, she was completely horrified by her husband's behavior. She realized that her husband was mistreating their dog in her absence, throwing him to the ground and banging his head against the floor. Completely shocked, she immediately filed for divorce. She even decided to lodge a complaint against him. After 2 months of proceedings, he was finally sentenced to prison.